and welcome to PengWin vlog number 5 with our special guest, Remo. Everybody give a round of applause to Domi as well for the Jim Carrey. You can't see him, but you saw his arm. That's good. You know he's there. So, I have to get my notes up. Yes, we are actually recording sound this time. We just recorded about a 30-minute vlog, which had no sound. It was pretty fun. But we're better prepared now. So, this is my first vlog from the mYinsanity house. Hence the random crazy people. We'll have to add more stuff to that list as we go, but yeah, it's fine notes-wise to start.
Looks good.
So, basically, in this house, that computer back there is where A-Bomb is currently sitting. Flu is down that way. Remo's currently next to me. Beds at the end, blah blah blah. Pretty fun stuff. And now, with our special guest Remo, we have a very, very important question to ask.
Yes, ask me.
Who is your favorite Disney princess? And don't say Leia or I'll punch you in the balls.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Cinderella.
He's going with Cinderella.
Yes.
Now, he said that last time, and last time, yeah, I'm still gonna go with Ariel because she's still a fucking mermaid.
She is, but I can't say Ariel now.
Why?
Because you said it last time.
It's true, it would be cheating.
Yeah.
And he doesn't cheat. Remo never cheats.
This is silly.
We will not elaborate. Now, moving swiftly on to Disney princesses are one thing, but there's something that's absolutely more manly. Who is your favorite pony?
Oh. Okay, the only pony I can think of is this fucking Fluttershy. But I think that's the reason why. Because I think she's really cool.
Warms my heart, Remo.
Oh, yours too?
Fluttershy is touching.
Well,
not inappropriately. I'm looking at you, Divs. No. No. No!
Rainbow Dash is actually pretty cool too.
Rainbow is pretty cool.
She's
Rainbow's pretty
fast.
Cool. She is fucking fast. 10 seconds flat. Yeah, so,
I would love to fly.
You would love to fly, but you know, starships were made to fly.
Yes, but I don't have a starship.
Why the fuck don't you have a starship?
I can't afford one.
He can't afford a starship. We live in Switzerland and he can't afford a starship.
Yes. Actually, yes.
Tommy's just looking at us in disdain.
He doesn't have a job.
It's true, he doesn't have a job.
Just me, so we're no starship buddies.
It's like the unemployed sector.
Yes.
This isn't really a team house. This is the house for the homeless. We found Dobby under a bridge, and yeah, no, we found Dobby under the bridge. He says he pays, but you know. And we found Remo. He got kicked out of the army for living under a bridge.
But it's cool. Dude, living under a bridge is better than living at the army.
If you live under a bridge, does that make you a troll?
If you're in the army, does that make you a troll?
No, that makes you a person in the army.
If you're living on the bridge and you're a troll, does it make you a bridge troll?
You probably didn't hear what he said, so that was probably really not anticlimactic when I just stared at the camera like that. But hey, we're just gonna keep you in suspense. Maybe you'll find out next week if you come watch my next vlog. So,
yes.
We're going to I-47 tomorrow, Remo. Are you excited to go to I-47?
Yes, we do.
Go to I-47, and I-47 is in England, which means 16 hours of driving.
Tommy told me 14.
Schluck told me like 80 billion.
So we're gonna play all night and then we can sleep while we're driving.
I actually don't agree with that because I'm gonna fall asleep pretty quickly. Not soon, but like I'll fall asleep at like 7 or 8
You don't
or
have
9.
to see something while you're driving. But sleeping is not cool either because
Sleep is for the weak.
If someone has a marker in that car, that could be.
Yeah, that's very true. But on the other hand, I have a very good counter build to marker.
Okay.
Punching them in the fucking balls.
I heard it's pretty good build.
But
if you're too late, it's like you're dead.
Yeah. Now, are you gonna be playing in the Starcraft tournament, Remo?
I hope so. If Schlock gives me the fucking ticket so I can sign up.
Because I think you could really win this thing.
I think
He's not on the Starcraft team
I
because he's
practice.
really fucking bad. But no, he's
No.
not. He's not. He's like Diamond NA.
Diamond NA master you.
Diamond NA, that's the important thing. Yep. I'm really looking forward to that though. Basically, it's an the ESET UK Masters is the main event there. There's a qualifier. There's a bring your own computer qualifier.
Sounds pretty cool.
Which I think Flu A-Bomb and I all have a very good chance of actually making it through.
Yeah, I hope so.
There's only about 32 people signed up so far, and Orc is the only one who I think is unbeatable by my standards. I think the other two can both beat him.
But you can't beat A-Bomb.
I can. I can. Let me
Prodos.
I can beat A-Bomb. I can beat A-Bomb.
He has a fucking Heineken shirt, you can't beat him.
A Heineken shirt. A Heineken Carlsberg, tons of beer shirt. Yeah, he has a lot of beer shirts, but I can still beat him. I can beat him.
Well, if we do that best of 11.
Yeah, we're gonna do a best of 11 show match for you guys tomorrow. This was a lot more organic when we actually did this in the last vlog before I realized it didn't record sound. So, A-Bomb and I, best of 11 Wings of Liberty show match tomorrow, where the prize is pride and glory.
And we don't come back to the lift ups.
No. We spent about 5 minutes where Remo
we
didn't
don't
know what
do
lift
that.
ups, push ups, pull ups, sit ups were.
Fuck
That
off.
that was also a lot more funny when it was organic.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, hence we're not actually trying to make the jokes this time. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about Dummy here?
Tommy?
Dummy. He just face balls.
So, okay, here's the fact. Tommy's sleeping naked.
And how do you feel about that, Remo?
I saw him once. Okay, here's the thing. We were doing a home run in Tommy's house, and it was like
Sorry.
3 a.m. or something like that, and we had to wake up Tommy.
3 p.m.
PM, okay. I'm messing it up again. So I had to wake Tommy because I was basically the asshole.
Mm-hmm. As you
So
tend to
I
be.
entered his room and he was just lying there naked. And it was like, Tommy, you need to wake up. And he wasn't answering, and I was like poking his face because I didn't want to touch anything else. And so he waked up and he was like, go out! And I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Just wake up.
Did you throw a shoe at me?
I throwed a lot at you.
Well then.
And as I said before, I'm not sure if this is... I still dream of it, but I'm not sure if it's a night dream or actually a dream.
A night dream?
A nightmare. Or actually a dream. Dude, why are you reading my mails?
Trying to get to my mails, please.
You have your own PC.
No, he's homeless. He lives under a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
So basically this is a bridge.
No, he used to live under a bridge. Now we just take him in for charity. It lowers our taxes.
Okay.
No.
Dude, your fucking Gmail account, your Gmail design is fucking horrible.
Why, are you
The
racist?
thing is,
He uses the darker one.
if you have
but I
the
don't like
light
it.
background, if you have the white background in the night and you switch to Gmail after like playing some dark game, it will kill you.
Which explains why you're still alive.
Why do you
Which
check
explains
your
why
mails?
you're still alive, because you use the darker one, yeah.
Why do you have a mail account? You were homeless. You don't need mails.
It's not actually his email account.
Right.
Basically what we did
Yeah.
was we gave him an email
Right,
account
BKB.
so he could feel like he was an integrated part of society.
That's cool. Yeah, we should integrate him further. I think.
Yeah. What else do we have to talk about? We had more last time.
Yeah.
What do we miss?
We missed your pink socks.
Oh yeah, my pink socks. He called me out for having pink socks. I think they're manly, don't you? Aren't they attractive? He doesn't like them.
The thing is, I think the worst thing is not that they're pink, but they're
Again, sorry, so they can hear you.
the thing that's bad about the socks is not that they're pink, but that they're like so short. Because for me, short socks are very feminine.
Why?
I can't actually tell you, but I have real problems like putting on short socks and then like walking around when you can't see my socks over my shoes. I don't know why.
Yes, because
But
your
it's
foot
something
is
that
fucking fat.
What? That's not an issue. There's like bigger socks, but still, like if
Then
you
buy
have
them.
if you have short socks like in the summer, I have to
They
wear
are
short
awesome.
socks because unless I wear short socks, I have like hot feet.
Yes,
You do have very hot feet.
and I like him. I saw him naked.
You saw his feet naked? Wow, that's
I
very
saw them
risque.
naked too. But we don't talk about it.
We really don't talk about that.
Moving on, next week I'll be talking about how I'm moving out of the mYinsanity house.
Well, you have your bin is full of.
I've been sick.
I gave him my bin and he just filled it with like fucking.
Yeah, I've
You
been
are sick.
Remo clearly thinks that I spend my days like sitting in a room with 4 other guys just like watching porn and masturbating all day, apparently.
Because why the hell not?
Yeah, because sitting in a room with 4 other guys
It's pretty
is
hot.
pretty hot for Remo. You hear that, guys?
I don't see any problem, to be honest. Dude,
Moving on, next week I'll talk about how I moved out of the mYinsanity house later tonight.
yes.
Didn't you have like stuff to talk about?
Yeah.
We had a lot last time. We were like,
We're trying to remember it.
yes. We were talking about.
What do you want to
iced
talk
tea.
about, dummy? Tell us your problems.
Okay. So I talked with
You can
this-
sit on his lap.
Come, we
It's
can
okay.
make like a circle.
Yeah, or you can
Talk.
sit on his lap.
Yes.
That
So-
works as well.
The thing is, I was in this room yesterday. Do I look in the camera?
Yeah, anywhere you want. Whatever's organic.
So yesterday I was in this room. I sometimes I just walk in this room because like I'm bored and stuff because I'm home all day.
Flu's like really, he's like looking over here longingly, wishing that he had friends.
You don't know how fucking bad he is at Dota. He should play Starcraft, but he still plays Dota. Whatever. I
Go
came
on.
into this room and like Flu is complaining about PengWin laughing loud. Which if PengWin laughs loud, or I don't know if he laughs like that in general, but he goes like that.
If he-
Because he went to theater school and stuff, or something similar. So yeah, Flu complains about this, so I come to check it out. And he's talking to a friend called Rifkin, I think.
Me? Yeah.
So somehow he figures out that my Skype name is BMO is my waifu, which is complicated, but it's good. And then I talked to him about Adventure Time, and he told me we talked about this episode where the Ice King meets up with Marceline, and Marceline is like his daughter or something, and he forgot everything, and they had such a painful past. And what I remembered about this episode is that I have a friend, which I guess I shouldn't talk about this, but hey, I have a friend that lost his granddad,
Mhm.
and on this Sunday there was a Starcraft in Zurich, and he went to the funeral before, or like he went to meet him before. No, he went to meet him. He didn't die. He went to meet him, and the granddad couldn't remember him, and like he was already drunk when he was at the Starcraft, and then he got even more drunk, and like we had a pitcher of beer, and he emptied it over me because he tried to get me to drink more. And after, when we were walking back to the train station, I remembered that he talked to me about his granddad, and he couldn't remember him, and that was really painful for him. That's why he got this drunk. And I remembered this after I talked to him about this, because it's the same thing. He forgot one of his loved, how would we call it?
Loved ones. Relatives, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He forgot about his. He just forgot him. He called him by the name of his brother, and that's really depressing. And I remembered that, so I wanted to say that to Rifkin. I think he watches this. I hope so.
Yeah, he does.
He should. He should.
Alright.
So yeah, that's the story about this episode, and that made the episode much more.
Meaningful.
Yeah, to me at least.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time, Mr. Dummy. Dummy the Downer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just like I remember this. It's not.
No, it's
I mean, Adventure Time is also fun.
So here's
Adventure Time is fun. I need
here's
to
what
watch
we
more
do.
of it.
Tommy puts in random stuff and we need to talk about.
Oh,
So
God.
Tommy says just one word and we talk about.
All right, say a word and we'll think of a conversation off of it. Well,
Patches.
the word is patches. So my question to you, Remo, is how do you feel about people who walk around with leather jackets that are just covered in frickin' patches?
Or jeans.
Or jeans covered in patches. What do you think of that? Does it make you angry? Does it make your blood boil?
Makes me sad and happy at the same
Makes
time.
him hap sad?
Yeah, hap sad.
You hear that? Hap sad.
I have a feeling inside me that just would...
It's called boner.
Yes.
When I'm leaving the room.
Hey, Bob's ready to sleep.
Okay,
Let's start
Fluis,
again.
it's what time?
It's 5
a.m. And Flu is eating cornflakes.
Standard.
He always eats cornflakes.
Standard.
He's like Idra with Monster.
Standard.
Yeah. Maybe the EG curse gets him.
Nah, I don't think so. Because for the EG curse to curse him, he has to actually be winning stuff.
Okay. Flu!
Dummy looks at me with disdain. I'm not winning anything either.
Well, you win Insomnia. You will win Insomnia tomorrow. And
God, talk about fucking
dude,
pressure, man.
5,000 euros.
It's only 2,500 on first. Only.
Fucking low.
Only.
It's fucking low.
Not for any set. So, Dummy, do you have another word?
Yes.
I do.
The word is I do.
No,
But
no,
I think
the thing is, I'm thinking of things, but I only have to, I can only say one word. So, let's say Nintendo. And I hope
Oh!
you pick it up.
Nintendo.
Oh!
So, when I was a kid, my first email, my password was Nintendo. What was your first email password, Remo?
My first email password.
Oh god.
Can't remember. Seriously.
No, I think what he actually wants us to talk about is how we crushed him in between.
How we
crushed their
them.
spirits in Super Smash Brothers.
Explain your overall experience.
The overall experience was that we crushed them
Okay.
in the first game, and we don't talk about the rest.
Yes. No, your first experience. Oh, my first experiences with Nintendo are awesome. My dad was playing Zelda. Which
That's
one was
already
it?
pretty
On
awesome.
Super Nintendo. SNES.
SNES.
SNES. Which one was it? A Link to the Past, I think. And he was playing all day long. I just was like 5 or 6 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting there watching him all the time, and I was so fascinated. So I started my own, and I was kind of scared because of Ganondorf. I have no fucking idea, but I was scared as shit.
Hey, when I was a kid, I was scared of the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. He scared the shit out of me.
serious?
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, do you remember that
Which is-
Pingu?
That's like my nickname in
Yes,
Pony's
Pingu.
IRC. Pingu.
Pingu, the comic Pingu
Yeah.
from City
Nerd, nerd.
Yeah, exactly. And there was an episode.
Nerd, motherfucker.
There was an episode where he had a nightmare, and his bed was just
Was it
walking
not dummy?
around. No, a serious nightmare. His bed was walking around, and there were like mysterious sounds, and I was always scared. And there was always like 3 episodes in a row, and I always watched the 2s, and my mother was always stopping because I couldn't sleep if I watched the last episode.
So in other words, like, she let you watch up to the point where, like, he was having the nightmare and then didn't let you see the happy resolution at the
Yes,
end.
yes.
And so it was that Remo's childhood was no longer a childhood, and instead a painful turmoil of memories.
Yes.
Dummy is once again looking at us disdainfully.
Oh,
What is going on?
I'm trying to
Hey, what's going on?
But I can't get it.
What? A ticket for me?
No, for Insomnia.
I don't have one, by the way.
So Remo is going to be spending his time under his holiday bridge
Yes.
in Telford,
Yes. Does
which is
Telford
where
have a bridge?
I-47 is, by the way. You should all go check it out if you live there.
Does Telford have a bridge?
Probably.
Okay. Well, maybe there's a black market, so I can buy something outside. I mean, they do have this on the football matches, so why not?
So this is getting weird.
This is getting really weird. We're like,
Wait, I have a topic.
Yes.
Wait, if I watch your vlogs, the interesting ones are about your childhood because like I know you from.
I don't
from a
even
gaming
know. I
standpoint.
don't even know what you said, but I know. I know. Like it's one of those moments where I know you
Okay.
didn't say what I heard. I heard
let's talk
the
about
interesting
this.
ones are about your genitals.
Okay, let's talk about this. Today, I told PengWin, hey, he tried to play with my Starcraft 2, and then I came up to him and told him, hey, now I have a Starcraft 2 test account on NA, and it's called PengWin Butts. And what he then told me, what he heard was, hey, I now know how to test condoms. And then what I said to him after a short pause was PengWin Butts. Just imagine that.
But in my defense, A-Bomb heard the same thing.
But Flu didn't.
Flu is also like fucking playing Dota. He probably heard like some random thing about Dota.
So yeah, where were we?
You were
Okay.
talking about my vlogs.
Yeah, if I watch your vlogs or like the other vlogs not so much because I don't really care about people I don't know. No offense to the other people, but like I know you and now you live in the same house as I do, so I'm kind of interested in people that live in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the ones
In
where
before
you
he
talk about
touches
your
you.
what?
In before he touches you. Because he's interested in you.
I'm not physically interested. So
Yeah, that's
Um,
reserved for Remo.
Yes.
yeah, I think it's always interesting, like hearing stuff about your childhood and stuff that I don't know about people, because yeah, like some people they play tabletop or they play tabletop, like. Our
I see where
friends.
this is going.
Yeah.
I see where this is going.
10
10 inches.
No, just. What? Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay. Why would she say 10 inches?
Oh God.
That's no.
Okay, go on.
So what I want to hear, like we can make this like a collaboration thing. At least Remo can say something. I want to hear
Yes.
something from you that neither I or Remo know about you.
Wait, sorry again. I was too busy laughing.
I want to hear something about you that neither I or Remo know, because I think that's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll all go around and share something about us that we don't know. Good.
Okay.
That the other guys.
That's the deal? Yes. That we don't know.
It's freaking hard. It's
Hmm?
hard. It's really hard.
It is, isn't it?
Because you think they know because you know.
This is a tough one. I'm trying to make it good for the viewers. If you think of one first, feel free to pipe in.
I'm still thinking. Oh, I have a good one.
Go ahead. That was a
Once
very
upon-
good one.
Once upon a time, where
Once upon a time,
Heard
10
of-
inches.
when I heard of PengWin, the first part of times, I hated him.
Ouch.
Yes, I did. Because he was, well, I thought he was a broken arrow caster, so we all hated you. Well, I did. But the funny part is, I was the first person speaking with PengWin about how it will be if he joins us, and now it's like bromance.
It's guy love.
Okay.
Alright, fair enough.
It's
I
your
did not know
turn.
that about you. Did you know that about him, dummy? That he's a dick?
I assumed that he hated you at first because we here in Switzerland we have a very small community, so our hate is even stronger.
Unlike the SEA
The
server where
closer-
everyone loves each other, we're just like the dark side.
Yeah, like the closer you are to the other clans, the more you hate each other. And Switzerland is not a big country.
Like the esports community in Switzerland consists of
I don't think we can.
30 players or
That's
something
not-
like that.
Nah, it's...
Well, League of Legends pushed it up a bit.
Yeah.
If you look at the forums, it's 40 people.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I'm not on the forums. So like,
Yes.
there's obviously people who aren't
For
on
an
the forums.
example.
Yeah, well then you're not involving yourself in Swiss esports.
Yes.
Except as a caster, you are. That's
No,
But like if
No.
other people, for instance, Flu, well he posted on the forums. I don't
he's
know.
not casting Switzerland things anymore.
I'm too
Shah
busy-
is
I'm-
casting Swiss.
I'm too busy winning them.
Yes, he's busy winning.
Not
them.
really.
Which one?
PengWin as of now hasn't won anything. We all know that he has potential. At least that's what he tells us.
Even I did win something in Starcraft 2.
He won a platinum tournament.
Yes, of course. It was streamed.
No offense, man, but like.
Hey,
don't
fact
brag
to fact.
about winning stuff.
Fact to fact.
Don't brag about winning stuff before you actually.
I'm joking, man. Fact to fact.
Okay.
I don't win things. Not yet.
You two still have
we still need something. Trying to think of a really good one that'll interest all of you.
Do you have something?
Yes, it's a coaster.
The only interesting thing I can think of is like that I read manga and watch anime, but you guys know that.
That what?
That I read manga and watch anime.
Yeah, we already know that. So you have to think harder.
That sucks.
You have to think harder. See, that's why it's hard for me. Because otherwise I'd say I watch ponies, but everyone knows that.
Oh.
I used to be a very avid fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I have seen all 6 seasons 3 times.
I knew that. We talked a lot about it.
You knew that? Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit, that doesn't count.
It's fucking stupid. We talked every day on Skype before my military service.
And then you became, like, fucking infatuated to Dummy and all that bromance faded.
Yeah. Fuck. I have another one.
Okay, this is good. This is a fairly interesting one. I once went to a football game with my sister. This is soccer for all you Americans. I went to a football game with my sister.
Oh. What did you do with your sister?
No.
Playing with balls.
I went to a football game with my sister, and we went with her. With her scooter.
Okay.
So we drove her scooter. Blah blah blah. There was a nice weather forecast. What the weather forecast didn't say was that it was not only going to be pissing rain by the end of the fucking tournament. Not only. No. We're on the fucking scooter. It's pissing rain. Like, I can't feel anything because I'm so fucking cold. Then, all of a sudden, it starts to hail. So we're driving back, like fucking like, she has a helmet on. I'm sitting there like, ah, ah, ah. So it's hailing. We're driving home. I'm screaming like a child, / little girl, whichever one is more appropriate. Screaming. We ended up stopping for like hot chocolate or whatever, and it started raining again rather than hailing. It was a really painful experience. So it took like half an hour to drive home in the pissing rain, and it was like 0 degrees, and I was so cold and so drenched that like I was like fucking like waddling rather than walking forward because like my fucking jeans were so drenched. So it looked like I'd just been like had like a fucking football shoved up my ass.
It looked like you pissed yourself.
That as well.
Yeah.
Or it looked like some like gigantic fucking guy pissed on me because my entire area was wet. Like everything was wet. It didn't really. Like that's the part that gets Toby's attention. He's like not paying attention, and then I say that, and he just like looks over. That wasn't a very interesting one though. It sounded cooler than I thought it was gonna sound in my head. So you think as well? I'll think of another one.
I have another one.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna embarrass myself now.
Okay.
I actually liked the Dragon Ball Z movie with the real humans.
Get the fuck out of this house
right
the fuck now.
I know. I'm ashamed too, but I actually liked it. As well as the Avatar movie, not the Avatar with the green aliens, the blue aliens, the Avatar.
Airbender.
Yeah,
Airbender.
Yeah.
You like that movie?
Yeah, I liked it.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie, dude.
Have you seen the graphic effects?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking shit, but I liked them.
Alright, Domi, you need to think of one.
I actually have one. Okay, Raymond knows this, but fuck him. When I was in like 9th grade, we had some projects and we could get another class or another class. I think you call it a class. So we had to do a project, and back then for some reason I was really interested in making movies. So we made a movie because I just pushed it so hard, and after that I just completely dropped making. Like even then I was really motivated, and after that I completely dropped it. But like the thing that I actually made some movies, and in one movie, let's just say this, we used a lot of coal to make my face black, and then I threw around like filling material for packages. If you send something fragile,
So styrofoam.
Yeah, and I was throwing that at myself. That was a part of one video. Like we were doing adverts for 2 other projects.
It was an Uncle Ben's advert.
Yeah, it was an Uncle Ben's advert. And for some reason I thought it was hilarious.
It was.
If I was black.
All right, I thought of one. First of all, that was pretty. You're pretty fucking racist.
Then I was like, come on.
No, so
That's long ago.
I thought of one. You reminded me of this. So I used to have pretty long hair, not like really long hair, but like down like fucking there or whatever. It was like also when I was in like 9th grade. So I was in theater class, and basically, like we ended up in these groups, and like over the course of the year, 2 or 3 times, I just like ended up in groups with like all guys. So I would just end up playing chicks because I had really long hair.
I always wondered why you walk around and stand around so feminine. Now I know why.
No, actually, on that note, the last role I actually portrayed on stage was a gay pirate.
Fitting.
Yeah, that was a pretty entertaining role. One of the funnest roles I've ever actually played. It was pretty funny. I just got to be a background gay pirate because like fucking I was directing it. I was assistant director and music director, and then like one of our fucking extras dropped out, so I just took over the role of gay pirate.
So how interesting do the main characters have to be that the gay pirate can be a background character? Like, isn't there like an automatic transition from background character to holy fuck, who is the guy?
I didn't have a single line in the whole show, dude.
How did people know that you were a gay pirate?
I was fucking applying makeup on stage, dude.
Well,
and I was a pirate, very clearly a pirate. I can actually. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a fucking picture of it if I can find one. But keep talking. What do you talk about something? I'm gonna look for a picture.
no.
Here's another thing. Maybe you didn't know, but I do actually know Tommy since we're 5 years old.
Is that you?
Oh yes, that's not the picture that I'm looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. I had to throw that in. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were talking.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yes. I do know Tommy since we're like 5 or 6 years old.
That's so alive.
So you're into pedophilia?
We've gone. No. We've
pleased.
gone to school together.
That's
4th
pretty
grade.
cool.
How old are you in 4th grade? 8?
10 or
10.
9.
10. Okay, since
Then we
we're
know
10
each other
years.
since 10.
Yeah. First we
Pretty
hated
cool.
each other.
I don't know if I have any.
Then we
fucking
became
photos.
friends. And then he just Wegzugler.
Then it became love, and then we had to move. My family
Yeah,
moved
his
a
family
lot
moved away.
in my childhood, which yeah, you can tell.
Oh.
Yeah,
PengWin,
I need to fucking get this. God, let me just get fucking.
you have to download it, or like yeah, you can pick the stream.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna download it just so it doesn't go dark or whatever.
Dude,
All right.
Good thing you gave that shit a name so you can find it.
Just type in the same thing.
Wait. That's where we go. Fucking. It's like. Starts with a U. I just like typed in a bunch of random
Okay, I
letters.
think this is gonna take another hour.
No,
So-
no. Yeah, there we
You
go.
have it? Okay.
Alright, so that is PengWin the Gay Pirate. Oh yeah, PengWin the Gay Pirate. Fuck yeah.
I think the bulge.
I swear to God, this is a boner.
It's very fitting.
Pretty sure it's not, but
Pretty sure it is.
If it's true that most of the people were men, then
actually no. In that show, in most shows, most of the people are girls in high school shows. Wait, it's a pretty funny picture as well. Fucking yeah. One of my friends also played because it was a pantomime. So one of my friends like played an old woman, and he's a guy. Anyway, that is
there
all.
was a guy.
Anu, yeah,
Convincing.
that's
On the right?
No, not on the
Oh.
right.
Well, the guy in the middle doesn't really look like an old lady.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. But he didn't have his wig on, to be fair. Anyway, do we have anything else to actually talk about?
No, you have this. You have a Word document.
Yeah, it's done. But that's been done for like half an hour.
Yeah. How far have you? Do you have a cup or something?
Huh?
Do you have a cup?
We've been going for quite a while.
Okay.
Like, a long time. I think we should probably wrap it up.
But yeah, I think it's time for inappropriate joke.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
You
my
can
favorite.
start.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
You
joke.
guys get one each.
Oh, okay. No, I know what I'm gonna pick because
Okay.
it's my all-time favorite and it's like a classic. If her age is on the clock, she's ready for the cock.
You have another good one.
No. I had one. I had one. So. No, it's your
Demo.
turn.
Go ahead. I'm gonna
I
say
can't
an appropriate
remember
one.
this one.
I'm gonna say an appropriate one, so I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna go last and finish it off on an appropriate note.
I thought it was an appropriate joke and I didn't want to be
No,
offensive.
no. Well, mine is slightly offensive. Very, very minorly offensive.
You had another good one.
Say
The
just.
Michael Jackson one, but I can't remember him.
No, that's not a joke.
Of course it is.
Sometimes in TeamSpeak we just end up talking, and then I got so frustrated. Then I just say,
See?
Yeah,
what
that's what he
I
says.
talked about. Then I just say, you know what Michael Jackson does? Then they go, what? Then I say nothing because he's dead. And everybody thinks it's funny. I don't understand
It is
why it's
fucking
not funny.
funny.
It's not funny.
It is.
I'm just throwing out words because I want them to shut up.
Oh, that is pretty funny. Alright, I'm gonna finish this. This is gonna be honest.
Okay.
This is gonna be the last thing I say, so I'm just gonna say in advance. I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna play you out with some more What Is Love. But we won't do the dance again because I'm too lazy. Why did the dyslexic Satanist hate himself? Because he sold his soul to Santa.